Today we're talking about how to transition people off a project, and this is so important. We wanted to include it in the project plan series so that you can plan for up front what may or might happen on your project. So you want to plan for if a project gets delayed or it may even get terminated, and those people get transitioned either to another project or they may even get terminated. So let's look at how or what the process is to transition the people off and what you need to include in the plan. First of all, we want to acknowledge the person when they leave. It's a little tricky because depending upon the situation that occurred and why they're leaving, there are human resources procedures that have to be followed in some companies. But if it's on a good note, then you want to be sure to acknowledge the person for the work that they did on the project. You also want to announce that the person is leaving to the other team members. Make the announcements and be sure to include communications, not only to the team members, but also your stakeholders and any other partners that may be working on your project. You also want to make sure that you plan to close out different things, like are there agreements or contracts that they need to sign before they leave? Are there timesheets that they need to complete and submit, so that you can account for different invoices and payments that need to be made. You also want to be sure to hand off different tools that they may be using for the project, even shut down or close out their access to systems. You want to be sure to get equipment back. It may be a computer, it may be a phone, or other pieces of equipment they need to do their job. And you want to get project documentation back, because in most companies there is confidentiality for the project and intellectual property that you want to be sure that you get. Then you want to transition their work or their tasks to other people on the project, or maybe even somebody you're bringing in to transition that work. So again, these are different pieces of the project that you want to be sure to include and plan for. So if you need a tool that can help you transition people off your project, then sign up for our software now at projectmanager.com.